This is the general reading for Taurus for August 4th through the 10th. So if Taurus is your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm again offering a complimentary reading for someone who either subscribes or puts in a comment for the month of August. I know that I do read all of your comments, so thank you so much for those. If you like the video, please consider hitting the like. All those things help build up the channel, and thank you so much for the support of the channel. Taurus is one of the most active signs with so many of you seeing the videos and your wonderful comments. So thank you so much for your support. If you would like a personal reading, those are available. You would send me an email. My email address is in the description of this video, as well as on my YouTube page. And for the month of August, it is $15 for 15 minutes, $30 for 30 minutes, $50 for an hour. And I usually use WhatsApp if you want like a live reading, and there's a video picture during that time, so you can see the cards, for example. If you don't care if it's live, then I would send you a link for your personal video for your eyes only. And thank you. If you want to support the channel, donations can be made through PayPal and Buy Me a Coffee. Nina's here on the table today. Jason's in the bedroom. And 2 oracle cards have been selected by your spirit guides, and I'm using the Morgan Greer deck for the tarot reading. The first card, oracle card, is from Divine Beloved, and it is clarity. Clarity is my birthright. Change me, Divine Beloved, into one who remembers in every moment my true self, love, light, wisdom, and divinity. And the other oracle card is Wisdom of the Oracle, Mending, number 52, the very last card of the deck. Essential meaning, forgiveness, making amends, healing after argument. And it's important for you to heal those, and as you do that with yourself as well as others. Because the broken relationships are important to heal. It says, each time we hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal: the pain, the memories, the echoes of resentment, and the arguments that are rehearsed over and over again. So it's a period of healing, mending. So it's mending and also healing yourself and that relationship with others. Now I have shuffled and cut the cards, and we'll see what we have coming up for you this week, Taurus. And the first card we have is the 7 of Cups. Some choices ahead. Crossed over by the Queen of Pentacles. Could be you, it could represent money. At the base of it is the Hermit. Behind you, the 10 of Cups, so that's behind you. Then crowning you is the 4 of Wands, with ahead of you the 10 of Pentacles, or 10 of Wands. Now this is exactly the same place that it was for Gemini, right ahead, the 10 of Wands. So you have 2 tens. I think we're completing a cycle. Then we have the 7 of Swords, and this is appearing in everybody's reading this week, the 7 of Swords, with the Knight of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles, and the final outcome is the 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles with the King of Swords, 9 of Pentacles with the 8 of Rods, Nine of Swords with the Moon, Seven of Swords with the King of Pentacles, Ten of Wands with the Eight of Wands, of Pentacles. Then we have Five of Swords. Oh, that's something about your happy home. The Six of Wands, the Strength card, Two of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. It's a transition time and some challenges that are coming up. You have the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. So, you know, that's sort of some situations that have energy that you have to deal with. And it can be, for example, the Five of Swords, some treachery, or a situation where there's a little bit of deceit. The Five of Pentacles can be a loss of money. It can be a restriction of money. It could be some unfair dealings. So I think that those two are connected, but know that you're going through that cycle right now. Now, what just came to mind is that Mercury's in retrograde right now. So it could be some business dealings that you've been having that they're, you know, Mercury is about communication. So it could be agreements that there was a miscommunication. It could be deliberately miscommunication. Paperwork that's lost, pay raises that didn't get through in time. There's, you know, it's delays, and as a result of those delays, it's created some hardships for you because you were counting on those things to occur and they did not occur. And so now it's dealing with that and making the adjustment. Because the first card we have is looking at some choices. The Seven of Cups is looking at the choices. What do you want to have ahead of you? Now, the Seven of Cups is you don't know what's under all of those cups. And I always talk about that I like to watch Let's Make a Deal. Because what's behind the curtain? Are you going to take the big curtain or the box? Or are you going to take the envelope? And it's the same sort of thing. And you don't know what's there, but you don't want to zonk. But you have to trust and use discernment because there's, you know, choices, jobs, relationships, moving, all sort, you know, what is it that you want? Even starting your own business or looking for a different job, relationships, staying in a relationship, all those things. And you don't, you know, you're trying to make the best decision, gathering information to make an informed decision, but you're at the crossroads of what do you want, because it's the Queen of Pentacles. Now, you could be the Queen of Pentacles and making some financial choices, or it could be dealings with the Queen of Pentacles and looking at what your options are. For example, it could be staying with this company, you know, going to a different division. But I think that the Queen of Pentacles represents money and your choices of what do you want to manifest coming up in the future. What are your choices? Now, money can be in different way, you know, different avenues. And it isn't just one stream of income. You know, it can be starting your own business. It could be looking for another job. It could be staying where you are and getting a side gig, other flows of income coming in. But it's having to do with money and what do you want to manifest. And then we have here, you juggling with the Five of Pentacles. That's what your reading's about. And remember I said that Mercury's in retrograde and there could be some delays of things coming and you're juggling. Now it could be also new opportunities for money or a situation that you have and you're juggling. Do you stay? Do you go? How are you, you know, stretching your money? That sort of thing. If you had your own business, it could be a contract that's not coming to you, for example, or a delay from a customer. Could be a delay in the work Even could be, for example, everything's computerized, and it just occurred to me that sometimes payrolls are all through the computer, and there's a computer glitch, and your check isn't there when it's supposed to be. There's some sort of delay, or it could be a smaller amount, and so you're juggling, trying to balance everything. Just be forewarned that it has to do with Mercury retrograde, and that you're going to be able to handle the juggling because you've got the 2 Pentacles. And it's a difficult situation, but you're going to get through it. You're going to get through it. That's what it's saying, because look at the 2 cards at the base. The Hermit and the Strength card. So you're going to have the strength of the Lion, whatever this is throwing you. And life is, sometimes they, throw something on the wall and it sticks, the whole thing. What is that? Play-Doh. When you throw Play-Doh and it sticks to the wall. Well, what it's saying is to have the strength of the Lion. The Lion doesn't act impulsively, and you have the strength of this situation right now, and you're going to be able to handle it just fine. And the Hermit says that you're looking at the truth of the situation, looking above. And the Lantern is looking for the truth, the fable. He roams the earth looking for someone to tell the truth. This is you looking at what's ever going on around you, and you have the strength of the Lion, and you're looking for the truth and gathering information. So even your 7 of Cups could be that you're looking at the truth. What are your options? Then you're able to make an informed decision, because the 2 of Pentacles could also be weighing what your options are for those 7 of Pentacles or Cups, because behind you is your wish card and moving forward. So that was your wish. In order to move forward, energy, and you taking command of your life. And this has the wreath of victory. So it's energy going forward, that you had your wish, behind you. It's happened, whatever that is. It's the end of a cycle, because it's the 10s, and you had the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Cups. So this is ending like this chapter, and you're able to move forward. Now the wreath of victory right now, because the Olympics is very, comes to mind. Where does that wreath come from? Well, it goes back traditionally to the Olympics, when they had the crown, the wreath of the winners. So you're going to be a winner. That's what this is saying, in that you were moving forward. No longer stagnated in this situation, because what's on your mind is your happy home and your 5 of Swords. Now it could be that there's some turmoil that was related to the home, because the 4 of Wands represents home, and the 5 of Swords can be hidden agendas, something that is unseen, and that's what's on your mind. That there's some things going on. It can be work or it can be home, but there's something going on, the 5 of Swords, which is some unfair dealings. You have the 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, unfair dealings. And you are gathering your information. That's what's showing up ahead, with the Hermit. Figuring out what's going on regarding your situation, home or work. Because that's what's on your mind is, your happy home, and there's some things going on around there. I get a sense that it could be some things that are hidden from you on purpose. And it's important to use discernment. A little bit of follow your intuition. That's what it's saying. Follow your intuition, and through the intuition, you're going to be able to find out what's going on. I see like a string. So if you follow the string, the truth will be shown to you. Follow your intuition. Follow the string to the knowledge. Because ahead of you is your 10 of Wands at work. So some heavy burdens at work. you know. This is the 8 of Pentacles represents work, and the 10 of Wands represents a whole lot of responsibility. So if you had your own business, things are piling up. Maybe someone, if you have employees, they're not showing up. Or it could be that you work for someone else and you're doing their work and your work. You know, summertime, people want to take time off, maybe, especially on a Monday. They like to have a 3-day weekend or leave early on a Friday. I think of an employee, a fellow employee I used to have, and he always called in sick on a Friday. And it became like a standing joke. This was like years ago. About, you know, oh, did you get food poisoning the night before? But, you know, as a result of that, then the burdens were put on our shoulders about picking up the work for him for that day. And this is, you know, your burdens. You can feel burdens about work. You can feel that they're putting those on you, or it can be more than that. It can be that that whole environment is a burden to you, that you're feeling the energy around it. And you're feeling like, you know, what's next? It's important for you to look at what, you know, what are your options? Because at this point, you have all these heavy burdens at work. Your responsibilities. It could be that, or it could be the environment that's creating a burden for you, the energy around that. And, you know, the unfair dealings with the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. The 10 of, you know, it can be the energy that they might even be having some financial difficulties. And so there's a slowness in raises, bonuses, even your paycheck could have been slow. Because what's coming up after your burdens there at work is 7 of Swords and the King of Pentacles, which I would say is work. And the 7 of Swords is addressing that situation and moving forward. There's the energy of moving forward out of that difficult situation, taking what you learned and turning it around to an asset, a tool for you to address the future, address similar situations and know how to handle them and become empowered. So this is a lot about empowerment, because you had the Strength card at the base. And then you have the empowerment of the 7 of Swords. The Strength card is a very important card for you to remember this week, that you have the strength of the lion, and whatever is ever presented to you, you're able to handle it just fine. You have that strength of the lion, who is the king of the jungle. You are empowered. You have within you the ability to face this situation and come out through it very successfully. It's going to be a challenge, and sometimes going through that, it may seem difficult. You know, you've got you're balancing your 2 of Pentacles, but you're able to handle it because you have the strength of the lion. Because then you feel like you have, you know, that King of the Knight of Swords is movement forward, or it can be an individual, and there's the Moon card. You don't have all the information. I say the Knight of Swords is someone around you, could be work, could be relationship. And the Moon card indicates that there is things unseen that you do not know yet about this individual. Could be work, and it can be a boss or someone around you, a co-worker, and there's some covert things going on. Could be a relationship, and you know that there's, you know, your 5 of Swords that's crowning you, and you know that there is some unfair things that are going on in your home, because that's on your mind here. The 5 of Swords in your home. And this could represent home, or this could represent the work, but there's some hidden things that are not obvious yet. But through your intuition, you're going to be able to find that. Remember, I said, follow the string. Because things start moving fast at work. I think it's an acceleration at work. Things start clearing out, so that you can see that things are going to take a turn for the better, because it's no longer stagnant. because it's the acceleration, things working out, moving forward, related to work, and then the final outcome is you standing firm with the King of Cups. Now, standing firm, this is, you know, the fours are like, take a break. So you have the Four of rods, and you have the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is assessing where you are as far as your journey of prosperity. You're standing firm, and it could also be an assessment of where you are in your life. And the King of Cups can represent a relationship. It can represent home. But you're standing firm, saying, this is my position. I know you know, what my choices are. This is the necessary steps I've taken, and I'm standing firm in my position. And it can be related to the King of Cups, can be related to home, can be related also to the moon. You could have maybe gathered some information, and through information comes knowledge, and then able to make wise decisions based on the knowledge. Whether it's home or work, knowledge is power, because you can then know what direction to take. You know, your Seven of Cups, so you know the direction. Standing firm. I think it could be relationship, could be home. Couple, you know, it can be if you're thinking about selling your home, for example, or moving, and standing firm about the price, for example, or the negotiations of it. Remember, Mercury's in retrograde right now. So when you're signing any contract, look it over, and then look it over, and then look it over again, and make a copy of the original. Okay, now we've got a couple of cards that we're going to pull, Taurus. And I know, Taurus, that you can handle this week just fine, because you are, you know, very intuitive. A lot of you are going through transition. You're handling it just fine. You know that you have that strength of the lion. You are very capable. Now, the oracle card for you for this week for the Believe in Your Own Magic for Taurus is, what is the card here for our Taurus friends? And here it is. Confidence. It comes with time and practice. Now, isn't that what I was just talking about? Thank you, Spirit. And it's number 23. And 23 is a 5, and 5s are life experience. It comes with time and patience. It seems like everywhere around you, people are chattering about how confident they are and just how freeing it feels. You wish you could relate to them, but you haven't gotten there yet. Listen, it's all right. Confidence is not an instant or overnight evolution. Just like everything else, it takes time, patience, and a lot of unlearning of toxicity. So be confident. You are very, very capable. Very capable. In fact, some of you, you feel like at times that you are, you know, you don't have that confidence, you question your abilities, and yet people around you do not see that. They see a very capable person. So it's your self-talk that is, you know, keeping some of you back. So the important thing would be to do affirmations. And there's all sorts of YouTube videos of affirmations that you can even put the loop, and you can listen to it all night long to reprogram your brain, because you are very capable, Taurus. And the people around you know how capable you are. Now, let's pull the meditation card for this week. And this is from the Starlight. And what is the meditation card for our Taurus? Thank you. And your card this week is Eternity. Give yourself permission to slow down. Give yourself permission to slow down. There it is. Stop and smell the roses this week. Thank you so much, Taurus. And until next week, Nina and I are sending you light and love from Portugal.